Here we go. Happy Sunday evening. Where did the weekend go? It flew by. Oh my goodness, it really did. Hello, everybody. I know there's several of us that are already here. Some of you've been waiting for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Thank you so much. Mark, I see you out there. He had the countdown a long time ago. 113 minutes, he said. Come on, LOL. Mark in Arizona. How about that? I love it. I really do. Lucy is here from Detroit. Mark is here. He says, hello, everybody. And Mark, you made my night. Mark Griffin, I should say. Mark says, South Florida here, but how about them hogs? And how about them hogs? How about that? Now 4-0 and in the top 10. First time in the top 10 since 2012. I'm telling you, people are in hog heaven around here. They really, really are. They are excited. I'm overblown, honestly. We didn't expect it. We didn't expect to beat. Well, I didn't expect to beat Texas. Did not expect to beat Texas A&M, and here we go. Hello, Rhonda. Hello, SET Adventures. I hope that you're doing well, and I need to join the live myself. There we go. Here comes some comments now. YouTube had an update recently, and I'm telling you, It's switched things around on my Mac. So my setup that I've always had for a long time, it's no longer here, but that's okay. Here we go. Howard is here. Hello from West Texas. Hey, Howard, glad that you're here. Hope you had a great weekend. Mike is back. Mike is back from the Vista. I'm going to read a post that you just posted a few minutes ago. Yeah, I'm sorry about the Aggies. They look good, and it was our time, right? I mean, finally, was it not our turn after 9 years of losing? It was great to finally get one. Mike, hello from Houston. I'm going to be your way very, very soon. I cruise on the breeze in 25 days. So, Mike, I will be flying into Hobby here pretty soon. We're excited to go on the Carnival Breeze. It's a 4-day. It's short, but I really felt like I needed to get out and to go through all the testing protocols, which I know are crazy. But some cruisers say that it's getting better. I had to go through the masking, had to see everything. So, David, hello. But do them Hogs play the Sooners? We don't yet, David, but we will very, very soon. The Sooners, of course, won another one. I'm glad they did. We will play Oklahoma. I think 2023, latest 2024 is what they're hoping. But Michael is here. Jemison, Alabama here. Got my lanyards the other day. Thanks. I'll be sporting them on my next cruise. Michael, I remember shipping them off. It took just a few days. It's a good news that you got them in the mail, and hope that you like them, you enjoy them. For those of you who have not seen them, I don't show them in my daily videos. You know, it's not something. Those daily videos are a broad audience, and I don't want to necessarily create something where someone's going to say, "Oh, he's just trying to sell something." But those of you who join live, you are Islanders. You are the original Islanders. You are the Islanders when no one else is here. So that's why I always show you here. This is what Mike is talking about. Mike has had it before. Michael, of course, just mentioned it. The lanyards here, they're awesome. They really are. We've sold out. We got another set in, and so it's really, really cool to have these in. And Robin, I see Robin and JB are here. And there we go. Robin said hello. They just got back from the Mardi Gras. Again, detachable clap. I'll go through this quick detachable clip here. It's good that you can take this thing off. You can put your card on this metal key ring here that closes 100%. You can take it off. You pay for your drinks. You take it off. You put it in the slot machine, and it is secure. You got a snap right there. So, Michael, I hope you enjoy them, use them, and when you get on that ship and those things are around your neck, I want to see a picture of it. I'm telling you, when I get those, they make my day. And look, look forward to. Amanda and I are finally starting to have some of our other ideas come to fruition, and we're excited to bring all of you Islanders some extra gear, including ourselves. You know, we need some other stuff too, so we're excited about that very, very soon. Lynn, hello from Texas. Hope you've had a great weekend. Doreen is here as well. Doreen, it's great to hear from you. House, here we go. News in the Stall House selling on October 30th. And November 28th. That is awesome. That it really is. So many of you have booked cruises recently. And if you have, let me know. If you booked a cruise in the last 10 or 14 days, let me know. It is so hard right now to not book one. I get calls every day. I know I've sent Robin. I've sent some others on a phone number of a PVP that I use. And there's all kinds of means that you can use. There's PVPs. I know Mike is here. Mike is an awesome help to a lot of people. But when I get a phone call that says, "Hey, Derek, I've got a deal. It's $25. It's $50. You get $50 onboard credit. Do you know anyone that can go?" And it's not tied to the casino. It's not tied to your VIFP. I pass them on. So I know a lot of you have cruised. If you've booked one, let me know. We'll call it out right here. Volspar cruised the Magic mid-August, and it was amazing. I love the Magic. I really need to find some time to get back on her. She was in Galveston for so long. We always had a blast sailing on her. She's moved, but we love that class of ship, the Dream class, and I need to get on her again, absolutely. And it's so neat. You know, it's so neat now that the Magic and the Dream, huge ships with all the newest accommodations, all the newest places to eat and enjoy drinks, are going on 4 and 5 day cruises. Used to, that was not the case. Used to, if you went on 4 or 5 day cruise, you got one of the older ships, they would say. I'm not saying that they're worse, because some people like the smaller, older ships. But you maybe didn't have every place to enjoy your drink. You didn't have alchemy on every ship. You didn't have Gasburger on every ship. But now with these 4 and 5 day cruises, with some of these newer ships, ships that are about 10 years old, it's neat to be able to, to go on these. So it's really, really cool. Let's see, Mark. OU needs to get it together. My team, but they are struggling. They will be okay. They will, absolutely. Mike, cruising the Independence of the Seas is coming Friday, and the Carnival Dream in December. Mike, that is awesome. You're going to have a blast on the Independence. I just had some friends that got back on the Independence, and they went on another Royal ship and had a blast. They do. And they go back and forth between Royal and Carnival. And you'll love the Dream. The Dream, of course, just now coming back. And by the time you get on in December, the crew will be trained. They'll know their jobs. They'll know what to do. They'll be ready to go. So that's awesome. Rodney is here. Rodney's going to Aruba. It is awesome. It's so cool. It really is. You're going to love Aruba. And I always like it. I don't know if it's something mental, but when you take that, that Southern Caribbean itinerary, just looking at a map and knowing, I am far away from home. I'm really far away from home. There's something sometimes that makes that trip just a little bit more exciting, a little bit more peaceful, because you are unplugged. So have fun. It's going to be great in Aruba. And November 5th will come very, very soon. I mean, we are basically in almost October, so that is really cool. David, my first cruise on Royal Caribbean in August, and no holes in the cards. Thought that was odd. Yeah, Royal Caribbean, I've heard, and they used to, there were no holes. And then before COVID hit, some ships had holes, some didn't. When you received it, you could go ask for that at guest services or the casino. Carnival used to be the same way. Now Carnival has holes. I mean, as soon as you get your card, there's already one punched. And so hopefully all cruise lines get together on that, because they know that people like to carry lanyards. They like to hook those on to lanyards. And so hopefully they'll do that for sure. Mike, I got a balcony room on the Dream for $50 on a 6-day. You can't live at home. You can't live at home for $50 for 6 days. You have to go. David says, Valor, December 26th, 4 days, $125 per person. These deals are here to stay. To stay for a little while. You probably saw my video Friday and it talked about earnings reports. Stock's going great. And earnings reports came out. Richard Fain came out with Royal Caribbean as well and had some comments. And basically, the rest of this year, I don't want to say it's going to be a wash, but it is what it is. Capacity may be lower. Demand is lower for sure. And we're going to take advantage of it, right? We've supported cruise lines for a lot of years. And we're going to support them right here as well too. As we get into this, if you have not liked this video yet, please go ahead and like it. If you're not a subscriber to Island Time, please feel free to hit that subscribe button, hit the bell, and if you have questions and comments, type it out. Let me hear it. You see my face every day, and you don't exactly get to interact with me live, so take advantage. I know that some of you are sitting in your living room, you're sitting in your bedrooms, you're sitting outside enjoying the evening, and you're watching this, you're listening to it, maybe you're doing something else at the same time. Take a second, say hello, and ask a question. That's what this hour is all about. It really, really is. Rhonda booked a Cove balcony, which you're going to love, for Thanksgiving week on the Dream. It's going to be awesome. Rhonda, I spent Thanksgiving week of 2018 on the Dream, and it was a blast. Thanksgiving Day, you literally watch the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, which I hope is live and real this year. If you like the parade, you know, last year it was like, it wasn't the parade. But it's neat to watch that on Lido, and you have a traditional Thanksgiving meal that night in the main dining room, literally turkey and dressing or stuffing. And potatoes and green bean casserole, cranberry sauce. I mean, you have all of it. Or, of course, you can have steak or shrimp. It's really, really cool. Enjoy that cruise. It's always special to book over the holidays. Matter of fact, that was one of the questions I had down. Is anyone else booking over the holidays? We're going on an interesting one, and I've had several questions about this. Again, keep on posting in the chat. I always catch up. I'm going October 21st. On the Breeze, and then several people have asked, are you going anytime else during 2021? And Amanda and I and many others, this is one to go on. If you're looking for a cruise, we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, maybe 12. We have 10 or 12 for sure's. Then we probably have another 10 maybes. And it is December the 18th on the Carnival Vista. It's a 6-day. It does have 3 ports on a 6-day. But we're taking this because Amanda gets out of school December 17th. It's a Friday. We're going to fly actually, and get on board the 18th. And it comes back Christmas Eve. And that's important to us. My family is small. Amanda's family is very traditional, and if we were not there for Christmas morning, we would be in trouble. So it's neat. It's neat that it's 6 days. You still get 3 ports of call, and you get back the Christmas Eve, the 24th. So if you want to book, of course, I'm not a travel agent, but there are those here that can help you do that. The prices are awesome. The price, I think, fell like to $479 or $499, and that's just anybody. No offers. A lot of you probably have offers. I would love to cruise with you. I really, really would. I think this time I think we're in a spa cabin. I'm not sure if we're interior or balcony, but I would love to move to the Havana. But when you're part of a larger group, and some of you are in the Havana and some of you don't have access to it, it makes it rough, because those who have Havana want to stay in Havana, and the others want to hang out and they can't get back there. So if you're looking for a cruise for December the 18th on the Vista, come cruise with us. We would have an absolute blast. We really, really would. Let's catch up here. Let's see. Scroll up. And let me read real quick too. Mike, who is on here, did post. I wanted to read this out. Mike gave a quick review on our Facebook page. If you haven't liked our Facebook page, Island Time Cruise News and Travel, it's in the description of this video. Join it. It's a continuing conversation of cruising, questions, tips, tricks. For sure, join that. Mike Kilton, who is here, he's an active member in our community. He just got off the Vista. And he said, woke up this AM and not on the ship. All of us know how those days are. The first day you get back and you wake up and reality hits you in the face that you've got to go cook your own breakfast. There's a million things that you need to catch up on around the house. There's bills that have to be paid. I mean, all of us know how that is. Mike said the free CVS test was easy and no problem getting on the ship. And that's awesome that if CVS and Walgreens are still offering tests where you are and you're cruising, take advantage. They're free, they're easy, they are widely accepted by all cruise lines across the industry. In some places, though, they're just not, they're just not being offered right now. And my area is one of those here in Central Arkansas. They're just not offering. CVS and Walgreens are across the street from each other, and they're just not offering it. But if they are, if you need a test, check CVS and Walgreens. If you can't use that, you might look at the self-test at home option with telemed. Make sure you do the telemed option. There's someone that I know, an Islander, last week that booked a cruise, did the at-home test, not telemed, made it to their port, and showed up, and their test, of course, was not accepted because it's not one of the accepted tests. They just thought you could test at home using some of the Abbott test at home, and it was not accepted. So Carnival did accommodate, these two people. It was a couple is what it was. They did test them at the terminal. I know that's probably not standard. They don't want to do that, but they did test them. They were negative. They went on their trip, but it could have been disastrous. Mike also said that he said, I would say it was about 85 to 90% of the way cruising was like pre-pandemic, which is, what else can we ask for, honestly, right now? Mask had to be worn in the elevator if you were not alone. Masks were required in the casino, the piano bar, the buffet line, or waiting in the main or for the main dining room, the MDR. Otherwise, it was cruising as normal. Yes, masks at ports were required, but we hired private tour guides and didn't have to worry about a mask. And he said that those excursions were the best. So there's a quick review of Carnival, the Carnival Vista. And as I have others, I will share those. When you get back from your cruise, send me something like that, and I will share, I promise you, even on daily videos, just to keep everyone engaged of what's really going on, what does cruising really look like from day to day and week to week. Okay, here we go. Doreen, of course, going on the breeze, $25 in October. Magic, $100 in November with $100 onboard credit. It's a freebie. You have to go. Michael, I have two booked just off the Magic. 1st of September, got an email the other day about a $10 cruise deal me and the wife are thinking about. Michael, I know how it goes. PDO and plans and projects. If you can do it, do it. I don't know if we'll ever see some of these prices again. David's going on the Valor December 26th. Well, I mentioned that one. Jenny, Valor November 20th. So that's going to be Thanksgiving week as well. The Glory, March 20th. Glory, July 3rd. You'll be at New Orleans March 20th. We're going on the Vista again, actually, that week, the third week in March. Maybe we can cross paths, though, sometime soon. David, I just got the Adventure of the Seas late October and the Dream in late March, 8 days, Eastern Bahamas. That is a beautiful itinerary. That's going to be awesome. The Adventure of the Seas will be fun as well. That's going to be a blast. Latrice is here. Birthday cruise on the Vista in 19 days. Have a blast. It's going to be a blast. Celebrate big, especially after what we've seen the last year and a half. Celebrate. Anytime there's a reason to celebrate, do it. Robin, scroll back up. It moves on me. Robin going on the Mardi Gras October and November, but Magic in December. Rethinking Mardi Gras. Really like it, but virtually impossible to see comedy shows unless you're in Limelight Lounge at least 30 minutes prior. It's good and bad. I love that fellow cruisers and islanders love the comedy. I'm a huge comedy person. I'm there all the time, but it is hard when you have to commit an extra 30 or 40 minutes to stand in line. You're standing there not doing anything. You're wasting the nighttime, which is so precious, and then you probably have to wear a mask, I assume, on top of that while you're there. So Robin and JB have been on the Mardi Gras already a couple times. They've given us rave reviews. I know that you love it. I can't wait to try it next June. June 11th is our Mardi Gras date. It's Amanda's birthday, June 11th. We board, and David, I know yours as well. So, but the magic will be awesome too. Robin and JB, it's great to see that you guys are staying active for the rest of the year. We have to get on a cruise together soon. Mark, yep. Mark's going there in November. Michael, sitting here watching you and NASCAR. You can't get any better, Michael. I agree, and I should have mine on my other monitor over here. I agree. I've been watching, keeping up with it all day long. David, thank you so much, David. I appreciate that. David says, hello, Derek. I'm watching from the Pilot Truck Stop in Mount Vernon, Illinois. Glad you're live today. David, thank you so much for that super chat. I appreciate that. You've always been a subscriber of ours. Super chats, they keep us going. They keep us with audio and lighting and all of our equipment. I appreciate that so much. And I appreciate even more than that, your support, your kind words, your encouragement, your feedback. That is of so much value. It really, really is. Thank you so much, David. Let's see. Catch back up here. Robin, Mike B, let us know how you like the Dream. Amanda and I have cruised the Dream, Robin, probably more than any other ship. The Dream and the Breeze, just because the Dream was in New Orleans for so long before the Glory was there and the Valor, and then she moved to Galveston. I love the Dream, and you know what? The Dream Casino, for whatever reason, has treated me better than any other casino in the fleet over and over. I've almost booked the Dream when you're trying to decide which ship you want to go on, which itinerary. It's been in the equation before. I know that's stupid, but it's been an equation. Hey, I've had luck on the Dream like 5 times. So we love the Dream. We do. Rodney's on the Magic for 8 nights in Aruba. Yes, yep. Lucia, question: Do you the cruise line not allowing unvaccinated passengers is hurting the industry? I've had a lot of questions lately on unvaxxed passengers, when we will see maybe a release on unvaxxed passengers and the ruling. It for sure is holding back numbers because there are people who, for whatever reason, do not want to be vaccinated, but they would love to cruise. They would jump on a cruise tomorrow. I know people in that category. You probably do too. So it could be hurting the industry some. But for the most part, cruise lines are seeing capacity where they want to see capacity. Granted, they're having to drop those prices. They're having to give some incentives, some good pricing, onboard credit, make extra casino cruises, things like that. But they know people are going to spend money on board. They're doing that at record pace, both for Carnival Corporation and Royal Caribbean parent companies. I mean, that cover all the companies. But it could be hurting the industry some. I don't see it though slowing down. We know for the end of the year, through the rest of 2021, we're going to have these protocols. I could see them going into 2022, and that is just my. I don't want to say my opinion, but it's an educated. I'm sharing that based on what I read and what I see, and I talk to a lot of people in the industry. Have a lot of good friends at Carnival. Not just in sales. Someone who's in sales can tell you anything because they want you to do business. I have friends in the HR group. I have friends that work with the press, and they really are being transparent that this is the way we're going to cruise for the foreseeable future. So we'll see what happens there. Mike, yep, 2021 deals, bookings doing good for 2022, especially that second half. They're looking crazy good. But if we can cruise in 2021, I agree. It's huge. Let's go. Mike, will do, Robin. Thank you very much. Let's see. Mark Shaw, what do your lanyards look like? Mark in Arizona. First off, Mark in Arizona, thank you so much for your support. I know I read your comments. I see them. And I appreciate you supporting us and always and giving your feedback. I know there's a lot of options. Don't get me wrong. I'm not the only cruise vlogger, and I know it. I follow so many other cruise vloggers. I know them. I've met them. There's different reasons why all of us do what we do, and there's more than one right reason to do it. But I've told you before, what you see is what you get with me. I can't speak on anybody else. Mark, here's the lanyard. It's 18 inches here. The main part's 18 inches. It's made for those small and large alike. I'm larger, and it doesn't choke me. Okay. It has our logo in color. It says "Come be an Islander." Has our logo again, and it has our subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's printed on both sides. Okay, so when you wear it down both sides, it's got that saying. It's got our logo, detachable clip, and a metal clasp. We thought that was important. Okay, a lot of times these are plastic. It closes 100%, but that's what it looks like, Mark. If you need pictures, just let me know. I can send you pictures. They're $12. Shipping's included, and we're going to do something special for a cruise coming up. I'll tell you guys. I haven't announced it yet, but I'll share it here in October. And honestly, we can start now. I mean, it doesn't matter to me. But in October especially, all the proceeds that we get from our lanyards, I'm going to donate that on our cruise October the 21st. So I don't mind starting it now. Trust me, we're not making a ton of money. When you add, I think it's 5 colors that's on here. When you add the class, when you add the clip, shipping, yeah. So anyway, I hope to have a little check. It's not going to be a ton, but it will be. We'll give some money on behalf of us Islanders and Island Time, whether it's $50, whether it's $100, whatever it is, to St. Jude, and that's what it's all about, giving back. That's why a lot of us are here for sure. Hey, Rose, glad that you're here. Jamie, I'm going Thanksgiving week on the Dream 2. Looky there. I like that. And Jamie, you are October 16th on the Breeze. I'm the 21st on the Breeze. Remember, we've got to coordinate some sort of hello. I will be at the port. I promise I will try to find you if you want to, unless you might just want to get off and go. I know how it is sometimes. You got to catch a flight. You got to get home. But I would love to say hello to you. Yeah, Mike, November 27th, right after Thanksgiving on the Mardi Gras. Mike, let me know how that one goes. I can't get enough of the Mardi Gras right now. Rose on the Pride for Thanksgiving. A lot of Thanksgiving cruisers. I love it. I really do. I told Amanda when our boys get a couple of years older, I would love to cruise every Thanksgiving. I would love to cruise every Christmas and go experience things together rather than buying presents and gifts that, half the time they don't need. You're just trying to buy something, think of something they don't already have. Let's go experience something together. Here we go. Gail is here. Hello, Gail. I hope you're doing well tonight. So I know on the home COVID test, it says not to open them until the proctor tells you to do so. Yep, I've seen that sign. So how does that work when you buy a pack of 3 of 6 tests to share with family and they have to have their own app? I'm not sure about that. I will know in less than a month because I'm going to take my test. But I do see on that packaging, not to open the packaging until you're instructed to do so. I do know that when you open it as well, everything is packaged individually, so maybe you would be okay, if you bought the set of 6. I would imagine that when you buy your sets, I don't think all of them have to be used at the same time, because that would be, if so, I think they would make that clear, but I don't think they have to be. So, Gail, let me try to work that and ask some others that I know that have used that. And I'll get back to you most definitely. If you don't mind, send me a message or comment your email address as well, just right here. Or if you have Facebook, tell me, and I will get back with you on that. Mike, Derek, if you would read, Mike, thank you for answering that question there. Mark Griffin, I booked CVS yesterday. Still haven't got my home test after 2 weeks. Oh my gosh, Mark. That's not good. They're guaranteeing 2 or 3 days. Carnival, Royal Caribbean. 2 weeks is not good at all. Jamie says, my Breeze, October 16th, 5-day was $450 for balcony, 2 people. Yeah, you can't say no to that. You cannot at all. Mike, I've also got an Alaska cruise booked on the NCL Encore. That's going to be a blast. October of 22. The Encore is awesome. It's an NCL in general. With their latest news, their newest ship's going to be in Galveston. I think we're going to have a whole lot of new islanders who have never cruised NCL who will cruise NCL. Yep. Thank you, Robin, for confirming that. Yes, Mask and Limelight Lounge. I figured so. I hoped not, kind of. I understand we're trying to be safe, and I don't want to say anything to lead one way or the other, but mask, I'll just be honest, mask can be difficult. If you have these, you know what I'm saying, okay? Matter of fact, if you have glasses and you use mask and you found one that fits well and doesn't fog up your glasses, please share that with me on Facebook. I've tried so many masks. I don't mind wearing them at all, but I just hate it because they do fog up my glasses, and so then I usually take my glasses off. But Paul, 47 days until we cruise with you guys on the Vista. We're excited about that. So excited about it. We're getting close to it. We really are. Mark got Sunrise as a solo cruiser, got 385 and 200 onboard credit. Insane. It really is. Mary's here. Hello, Mary. Hope you're having a great weekend. Dream in November and Pride back-to-back in March. I've never done a stinking back-to-back, and I want to. Hopefully, maybe in 2022, we can make that happen. Rodney, question on the Abbott test. Do you schedule an appointment to take the test, or you just click the button in the app when you are ready? It's first come, first serve from what I understand. You can have the test ready. You can get on the app. You can push the button, and someone is available, and so you can do it right then. I've also heard, too, that they've tried to log on. They've tried to get someone available. No one's available then, and then it's like an appointment type of system, or they contact you when someone's available. So I've heard both things there, Rodney. I know that doesn't help, but that's what I've heard. I will find out, though, in less than a month. Lynn, birthday cruise on the Dream in January, Eastern Caribbean. That's going to be awesome. I would imagine that's in 8 days since it's going to Eastern. That's awesome. The Twisted Intents here. Just click the button, no appointment. That's awesome. I like it. And most of the time they're available from what I've heard. If you can just get your test. Get it in the mail. Thank you, SET Adventures, for helping out there. Appreciate that. Robin, good evening. Little over 2 months to cruise time. It will fly by. It always does. Enjoy this part of it. The anticipation, the planning, the checking to see if your rate has gone lower, to look at excursions, see what you're going to book. It's almost half the fun, I believe. Amanda, she likes to just get on and go. But I love that anticipation of it. I really do. Mike, Vista Slots. Vista Slots are right. Maybe that should be tight. We love Breeze and Dream. They chased us all around the Caribbean last week. She looks awesome with her new hull paint. I saw so many pictures of the Dream and the Glory both. Both of them look awesome. The paint jobs look awesome. I can't wait to see them very, very soon. Jamie, I'm watching the Dream this week. It's the first 8 day. I know they would not allow past 7 for a while. Yes, for a long time the CDC said only 7-day cruises. Now 8 days are approved. Mike, I see you. Yep, slots are tight. And I've heard that they were on our July 24th cruise. Big time. Robin, of course, we were off Mardi Gras Saturday at 7:05 a.m. That is awesome time. Home by 10. Staff was way more organized this trip for disembarkation. That's what we want to hear. Hopefully everyone knows their role and everyone knows what they're supposed to be doing. They've got many cruises under their belt since the restart, so that is awesome. It really is. SET Adventures, yes, detachable on the lanyard. It's the only way to go. That way you don't have to sit here and do this, and especially with a hat on. It gets annoying. Unclip it, snap it back. That's the way to go. Let's see. Hey, Bobby, hope you're doing well. Hope your family's doing well. I know you guys are cruising soon as well. Yep. Let's see. Robin, I use a Vented mask. They have them on Amazon. I need to look them up. I do. I don't want my glasses. David, how was your guest that came to visit? Charles and Rachel actually, unfortunately, on Friday had to cancel. They're coming just before Thanksgiving. Charles and Rachel, and there's another couple as well. Michelle and Mike live in Louisiana, and Amanda and I all met each other, did not know each other, met each other July 24th, I guess the 23rd, the night before, and became really good friends. But something came up. They've got to stay there, but they're going to come in November, and then Charles and I are cruising together actually October 21st. So I'll see Charles here in just a few weeks. But we missed them this weekend. Mark, I was on the Horizon last month and everyone was good about the mask. That's good to hear. Everyone is just in a little bit better mood when they're on vacation. I'm convinced of that for sure. Even when it's things you don't want to do, you go ahead and do it. Mask required in Cozumel, Costa Maya, Mahogany Bay. If you were drinking or eating, no issue. That's good to hear. Jay is here. Hello, Jay. I know obligations get us, most definitely. That's a good one to miss for. Glad that you're here. We're talking about cruises. Jay, your cruise is coming up. You're going on the Mardi Gras. We've talked a lot about the Mardi Gras. Remind me of that date, Jay, please. Mark, book your steak dinner on the first day. Great food and bottle of wine. Awesome tip there, Mark. Book it. If you know you want to go, book it before you go. Honestly, the steakhouses, since the return, have been busier than ever, probably because people have onboard credit, $600 onboard credit. Some cases $300 or even more if you've rebooked cruises. You may have $1,000 or $1,500, and people are finding ways to use the money. So book the steakhouse, and yes, free bottle of wine the first night. Hey Derek, Hedrick's cars are 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. I like it. Thank you for the update there. Larry, hello Larry. Hope you're doing okay. Just heard that Mike Pack is back on the Mardi Gras cruise director. Larry, I have that on my other screen. The first thing I have on my screen is Mike Pack is officially back in the pack. He is a cruise director. I don't know why I make this thing. I have this, things I want to do, things I want to cover, and I never get to it. But Mike Pack, Larry, he took the reins this weekend. Robin just got off, just missed Mike. Robin, did you see Mike? He's been on there several weeks. But Mike Pack is officially the cruise director on the Mardi Gras. He'd been on the Mardi Gras 3 or 4 weeks. He's there. He plans to be there through the late spring, at least. There's a chance he could take a 2-week vacation sometime in late January, February. I don't know exactly what day, but he may take 2 weeks off, go home, of course, and see Emma, who is awesome, and their baby. But yes, Larry, Mike is back. And you know who's cruising with him? Let's see who's going to be the first. If you're going on the Mardi Gras, when are you going? Jay's going in 13 days. Jay, you may be the first Islander here to cruise with Mike. If so, you have to get a picture. And of course, here's Robin, right on time. She had a message there. And there was an official transfer of power, transfer of duties, of roles to Mike Pack. There was a picture I saw on social media, and I'm trying to remember. It may have just been Mike's Facebook. I've talked to Mike. I have his contact information several times the last year or 2 years. When we saw the Mardi Gras come in at Port Canaveral, I talked to him then, and I talked to him the week or two after. But he's there. He's there for the foreseeable future. David, thank you for that. Yes, if you have not liked the video, please consider liking the video. It helps with algorithms. It helps us put this video in front of other people that are looking for things to watch. So, as Robin said, the Flying Scotsman, Chris Williams. I wasn't sure if he was going to be off the ship. I heard he was. And then I thought, well, maybe he'll stay on for a week or two just to kind of, follow, hey, Mike, here's the ropes. I'll follow you and kind of fill you in if there's anything you need. Of course, Mike knows what he's doing. But as Robin confirmed there, Chris Williams is off the ship. He's going on vacation. And honestly, because all this was kind of last minute and it was hush-hush, the Scotsman did an awesome job. I didn't cruise with him. This is just through picture, video, and reviews. Did an awesome job. Bobby, do I think Mike will be the cruise director March 12th? He should be. He's going to take a 2-week vacation sometime, but I think that's late January, early February. What was shared with me is he wants to get through the holiday season. So that's Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, those huge cruises. Get through that push. Take 2 weeks off before the spring and summer kick off. And he won't be there, I don't think, the whole summer. But Bobby, I think you should be okay March 12th. I think so. Okay. Trina's here 2 weeks. 2 weeks ago, no wine on first night with Carnival. Trina, what ship was that? That is news right there. If they did not give you a bottle of wine the first night at the steakhouse, that is news. So let me know what ship that was. I agree, Mark. Those subscribers, I'm trying. I got a goal, and it's a big goal. I'd love to hit 4,000 by the time I get back, December 25th or 6th, I guess it is. I'd love to have 4,000. We'll see what happens, though. You know, I'm doing my part. I'll say that. Scotsman was fantastic, and man, that guy can sing. I've always heard that. I need to look up YouTube videos because I haven't heard him, but I've heard he can sing. Chris is coming back, but then leave. Yep. Larry going to Mardi Gras January 15th. Any word where Chris Williams is headed? He's going to take some time off for now, go back to his family. I think, as Robin said, he's got a baby coming as well. And then it will be very interesting to see where he will go. Will he go somewhere else? I've heard all kinds of things. I've heard he's next in line for the newest ship, the Celebration. But then I've also heard that about other cruise directors. Kendall Fire is one that I've heard. Hey, she's got the next ship, you know. So I don't know. I will keep you posted as I hear things for sure. Mike was on the ship already for pre-cruising. So he was actually the original cruise director. That's exactly right. He was even going through the entertainment. I remember seeing him at Port Canaveral with a Mardi Gras made her debut in the Western Hemisphere, in North America, and he was there. And he told me then, wait till you see my Welcome Aboard show. He said, it's like nothing you've ever seen before. And so I know he was planning to be there, so Jay's exactly right. It's not that he's learning everything new. He's just getting plugged in because he knows. Yep. Rose, we were very surprised to hear him sing opera. I need to look it up. I have to. Rodney, yes, that's the dude in the kilt. Yep. But that's his cruise director thing. You know, I've seen him and even saw pictures of him when he was leaving the ship this weekend, and he had pants and a t-shirt on. So it's not the everyday thing. That's his cruise director. I won't say character because that's part of who he is, but yep, that's who it is. Yep. Is it safe to travel MSC Deviana on December 11th? That ship is vaccines not required. It is safe, and it's because vaccines are not required with some cruise lines. Royal Caribbean, if you do test cruises like some of them have, if you pass your test sailing, you don't have to necessarily be a 95% vaccinated cruise. Same thing with MSC, who MSC was the first cruise line to cruise or come back over a year ago. But yes, all cruise lines right now are having a 95% vaccinated passenger capacity. Even if they do test cruises and they don't have to do it, they're still doing very high, 95 to 99% vaccinated. So yes, MSC is. I would cruise MSC, Norwegian, Princess, Celebrity, Royal, Carnival. I would sell them all right now, even if they've taken their test cruise. They don't have to do the vaccinations. They're still doing it. They are. All of them are. Yep. Mike, with the new Royal Caribbean terminal being built in Galveston, does that mean an increase in number of ships? Yes, it does. Of course, the Allure coming. It's going to be, I would say more importantly, there will be an increase of ships. Royal has not announced that they're going to take any ships away. But more importantly, it's an increase in berths, an increase in capacity of rooms, of passengers, which Galveston and that area, Texas, Arkansas, Louisiana, all of us who cruise out of Galveston, we're excited for. On top of that, remember, if I could bet on it, I would. The Celebration, or the third class of ship, of the Mardi Gras class, I think will be in Galveston, or they will send one of the, whether they send Mardi Gras, they send the newest ship. there will be an XL ship in Galveston. If you look at what the Port of Galveston is doing and their investment in LNG, we've covered it. Google it. Galveston, Port of Galveston LNG. Google it. The port is very close right now to having LNG capabilities to be able to refuel ships that use LNG. There's not many right now in the Texas area. But Carnival XL class, yeah, they use it. So, and then you got, of course, Norwegian's big announcement of their newest ship coming to Galveston. So, there's going to be many more berths and cruise ships, Mike. That's going to lead to many more options and hopefully competitive pricing in Galveston for years to come. Yep. Interested in buying Carnival stocks? Any suggestion on what platform to go on? I use Robinhood is what I use. It's free. I'm not going to give financial advice necessarily. I follow things closely, I can tell you that, but I do use Robinhood. It's just easy for me. It's free to buy, free to sell, quick to move money from a bank or check account into it. When you want to sell stocks and you want to move it back to your bank, it's quick 2 or 3 days. So I use personally Robinhood, and cruise stocks and travel stocks have been doing awesome. I'll say that for sure. Make sure you attend Family Feud and Deal or No Deal. I'm so excited for Deal or No Deal. And I love Family Feud too, but I love Deal or No Deal. Robin mentions that. Trent agrees. It's going to be awesome. Mark, Galveston's going to be huge. Galveston, Florida's a cruise capital, but just wait. I mean, what's happening in Galveston is awesome, and that's because they're centrally located as far as there's a lot of people that can get there in 6 and 8 hours, and they're continuing to grow. Jason, we have December 26th booked from Galveston to Freeport, Key West, Nassau. Are the ports open? Yes, they are. They are open. The Bahamas, of course, is requiring all cruise lines to make sure their passengers are vaccinated. That's one reason why we've seen an increase in protocols from cruise lines. Can't find any excursions and looks like Key West is off limits. Considering canceling, what should we do? So December 26th, out of Galveston, I would assume you're on, the Vista's not doing that itinerary yet, and so I would assume that you're on the Dream out of Galveston. Key West, there's news there. The locals didn't want big cruise ships to be able to visit, only small ones, and then the court system said no, big ships can visit, and so we'll see what happens with that. Nassau is awesome. We've gone to Atlantis. You can buy a day pass to Atlantis. It is about $90 or $100. They are selling those right now. I just helped some people last week point them to how to purchase those. Atlantis is awesome. And you don't have to pay the huge price tag to stay there. And Freeport as well. Freeport a lot of times is the port that we stay on the ship, so I can't help you much there. I'm sure our Islanders can. If you Islanders have input for Jason and maybe what he should do, please share that. But Jason, I would keep it. First off, you're going to go on a beautiful ship, which I assume is the Dream. You can confirm that for me, but the Vista's not going there. The Breeze isn't doing that itinerary. Beautiful ship. Nassau's beautiful. Freeport, I'm not sure about. If you are able to stop in Key West, it's hard to remember that you're in the United States. Go to the southernmost point. It's just awesome. If they replace it, then that could happen too. But if I were in your shoes, given what you've shared, I would be excited to sell. I would be so happy to cruise and leave December the 26th. Keep me posted on that, Jason. And if I can help in any way, I will. Lynn, yes, that's the same itinerary. I leave on the Dream. Okay, so I figured it was the Dream. Mark, okay, I've tried everything. How do I order one, Mark, in Arizona? Mark, I will help you out. My PayPal, I believe, is in the description of the video. I'm not 100%. If you just shoot me $12, if you don't know how to do it, message me on Facebook, and I will help you out. $12, I'll ship it to you. You can buy 1, 2, whatever you need. Yep. David, I'm thinking the Mardi Gras one day should be in New Orleans. I agree. He says it only feels right since the name is from that city. Hopefully, that can grow and one day accommodate that big ship. I agree. I agree. There's been so many people ask about it. The Dream was there, which was a a Dream class ship. It's a bigger ship. They couldn't fill the capacity every week, so they moved the Dream. They brought in the Glory and the Valor, and they sell those pretty well. Mike, thank you so much for that super chat there. Mike says, really love the channel and appreciate all the good info. Keep up the great work. Thank you so much, first off, for the feedback and the encouragement to keep on going. That's what we plan to do for sure. It takes time every single day, but you guys, I stay so busy in my job, what I do for a living. I coach my son's baseball team, head coach. I coach my son's football team. So every night we have something going on, and it is refreshing every day to sit here and know that people are looking to engage. And you leave comments on YouTube. You leave comments and you share your experience on Facebook. You join these lives. It's so worth it. It really, really is. And so, Mike, thank you for that super chat right there. I appreciate that so much. Verna, Dream next Sunday, Miracle November 9th, Vista December 4th. And Verna, you're going to be busy. I love it. I love it. Have a great time and keep us posted on those cruises. Merlin, going on Mardi Gras October the 23rd. That's going to be awesome. Lots of Halloween festivities. Make sure you read up on that before you go if you want to be involved with it. But there's all kinds of fun things to do around Halloween. Mark, Key West has drinking, but not much more. Fun, but not, there's a trolley tour in Key West that we took that was a lot of fun, but it is a lot of open air bars, lots of good music, and it's just fun to walk around and think, I'm in the United States right now. This is crazy because it feels like you're in the Caribbean, It's cool. It is. Mark, is Cayman ever going to open soon? I looked at this. It's been probably 3 or 4 weeks ago. They are so close to opening. Matter of fact, their leader there in Grand Cayman of their government had moved the country to the next phase, closer to reopening. They wanted to meet a certain threshold of so many vaccinations for locals before they opened back up. It was like 80-something%, and it was lowered to like 72% because they want it to open up. So I think it might be 2022. I know that when I read the article and I did the video it's been 3 or 4 weeks ago, that they hoped it would be in 2021. It would be late November or December, but it may also be 2022. So we'll see what happens with it, but I hope they open up soon because it's a beautiful, beautiful place. Yep. I see my wife to Carnival Imagination. She had a very bad sea motion. The seasickness. Will the sea motion make a big difference between the ship under 100,000 tons and over 200,000? It does. I can tell you now. The smaller ships, which Carnival has a lot, that are 120, 140,000 tons. 120, 140,000. I don't know if 140,000 tons. And then there are some that you get up to 160, 180. And there are even Royal Caribbeans, they've got the Oasis class are huge. It makes a difference. And you cruised out of Imagination. It also depends what time of year, you cruise, and sometimes it can be rough seas. But honestly, the Dream class, the Vista class, and now the Mardi Gras class on Carnival, the Oasis class on Royal Caribbean, and the newer ships on Norwegian. Most of the time, you feel like you're sitting at your house. You can't even tell, So hopefully, both of you get to have another experience, and she has a better experience than what she had on the Imagination. It's a smaller ship for sure. Mike, take care. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Robin, thank you for your comment there and helping out. Yeah, David, I didn't want to go too much into their politics. Yep. And I think they call their leaders a prime minister, but it's different. I need to know my history, geography better for sure. Ronnie, leaving October the 3rd on the Dream for a back-to-back. That's going to be awesome. Love the Dream. Keep us posted on that. Yep. And Mark, yeah, stay off the front of the ship. That's good for motion seasickness as well. Keep on SCT Adventures. We are waiting to see if they're going to open Grand Cayman by December, but I have a feeling it's going to stay closed until 2022. If I guessed, that's spot on. I think it is. But they do want to reopen. But I think they're going to wait till 2022. Let me mention this too. I wanted to mention a couple of ships returning. The Carnival Miracle is setting sail tomorrow. So we have another ship that's going to sail from Long Beach. That's awesome. The Carnival Freedom from Miami, October the 9th. And the Carnival Elation from Port Canaveral on October the 11th. Is anyone sailing on the Miracle, Freedom, or Elation the rest of this year? I've been on the Freedom I don't know how many times because the Freedom spent so long in Galveston. But I thought that's good news. The restarts are slowing down, you probably noticed, but that's because of the demand. Carnival for a long time said, we want to have all our ships back in 2021, and they backed off of that because of demand. So it's going to be interesting to see how these ships come about, and what the capacity is, honestly. Trend, yes, West Coast, and it's opening up. It really is. The West Coast is really starting to see some action. It has from Carnival, but it will continue to see action from other cruise lines as well. And I wanted to mention as well, Royal Caribbean Liberty of the Seas, October 3rd from Galveston. And the Spectrum of the Seas, this is a global announcement. It's leaving from Hong Kong. But again, it's nice to see more ships. It's more jobs, of course, of those on board the ships. And it impacts local communities that all of us are going to get to travel to. So I thought that was really, really cool and had to share that with you. I also wanted to point out this. It's interesting because this will be in the news. I've already seen it. You probably remember Princess's cruise ship, the Grand Princess. March of 2020, all media eyes were on the Grand Princess. That was a large outbreak of COVID, hundreds of cases. And the Grand Princess is now cruising for the first time in 18 months out of Los Angeles, so West Coast again, trend. And she's going on 5-day, going to Cabo San Lucas, and it's vaccinated passengers and staff. It's masked in public areas. And they did a whole new air filtration system, which I have asked about with Carnival. I've been told that, yes, we have. I have not been given specifics, but I know that that's one thing the government says is, the best thing you can do is have an increased or a better air filtration system. The airlines have done it. I wish I had more info on cruise lines, but Princess has, they've shared in a media statement that they have done that. So it's neat to see the Grand Princess is back, especially. This is the United States, and a lot of times, a lot of Americans, we like the success story. We like someone coming back after they've fallen down. And so you probably remember years ago, it's been 8 or 10 years now, the story of the Carnival Triumph losing power. And just the horror stories of ceilings collapsing and sewage falling in cabins and people taking their mattresses and sleeping outside. And if you don't remember it, you can look it up. I'm not trying to scare you. It's something that happened. But the Triumph always kind of had that asterisk or that stigma associated with it, even years later. And that would probably happen with the Grand Princess as well. But it's nice to see she's back on the water. And, of course, we wish nothing but great experiences for the crew and passengers who sail on her. That's what everyone deserves. And so here we go. Let's catch back up here. Yeah, Marilyn, Robin's always got info on that piano bar. Her and JB are there all the time. Yep. Let's see. David, the Freedom was your first ship. I love the Freedom. I do. I'm glad that she's coming back. She's in Miami starting October 9th, but I'm glad she's coming back. Rose, Elation for Christmas. Have been on it many times. Casey is going on the Mardi Gras on Saturday. Keep us posted. Have a great cruise. It's going to be awesome. David, the worst waters I have had was in December. Depends on the fronts come through in the Caribbean. Yes, I can verify that. Sometimes in the winter it is. I agree. It's been more rough. Robin, Marilyn asked for a Mar. In Cucine Capitano, we love Cucine, free at lunch. Remember that. Tran, I'll look into the Grand Princess. She's a beautiful ship. She really is. She's getting her comeback as everyone, almost everyone, I would say that. I won't make the broad statement of everyone. People deserve second chances. I'm sure that there's been most of us here have done something in our lives that, we shouldn't have done. And, we don't want people giving up on us, and it's the same thing with this situation. We want to see you, even when you fall, pick yourself up, keep on going, know that you can be successful even after something bad happens to you, or you're associated in this case with something bad. Yep. I'm thinking about going February 6th from San Juan. That would be an awesome trip. Norwegian Epic versus Royal Caribbean Explorer of the Seas. Which one is better? That's a tough one there. Royal Caribbean, of course, is the more established brand, I would say. And it's the Explorer of the Seas. I'd have to look at the ship. The Norwegian Epic it's an awesome ship. So I can just tell you, ship-wise, what I know right now, if I was choosing based on ship, it'd be the Epic. I need to look more at the Explorer of the Seas. But you would have a February from San Juan. You'd have a blast. I can look that up and try to look at the Explorer. I just don't know much about the Explorer offhand. I do know the Epic is epic. So, Mark, I didn't know that was the sunrise until, the transformation of that, the sunshine, the sunrise, and the radiance. Yep. Yeah, the triumph is no more. I haven't been on sunrise yet. Thank you for that feedback, Mark. We've been on the sunshine. I love the sunshine serenity. It's got the waterfall. It's got the adults, it's adults only area, but it's got a pool even in there. If you're looking for a different ship, look at the sunshine or sunrise in this case as well. Any idea on who the cruise director will be on the Radiance? I'm not sure yet. There's several names floating around, but I'm not sure yet. I will try to poke around, though, and see if I can find out. I will. Let's see. We got to get to our games. I've always got games on here, and we get going so quick and so fast that we don't get to them. But let's do this. Let's wrap things up tonight. All of us have got things to get ready for tonight, and we get into our week this week. Hope that you have a great week. We're going to be here and share all the news. I do want to thank you so much and invite you. If you are not an Islander, you're not a subscriber yet, please consider doing so. It would mean the world to us. All of you who are and who are always so interactive, it means the world to me. It would be pointless and boring for me to sit here and no one be here. I learn just as much from you as you do of me. And every time I finally get to meet one of you in person, it's like meeting a family member. Both of us have a smile on our face. It's awesome. It is. Both of us excited about cruising. I look forward to so many years of interaction together, both right here and hopefully many cruises together. And David, you're right. How much money would I save if I lived closer to a port? You're exactly right about that. Thank you so much, Islanders, for all your support, your feedback, your encouragement. It means the world to me. I hope you have a great night, get a great night's rest, and get ready for whatever lies ahead of you this week. We will see you, as always. My email address for Island Time is in every video that we do. Comment on a video if you need me. Message me on Facebook. I will try to help any way that I can. Thank you so much, Lynn. Thank you, all you Islanders. Have a great, great night.